The boss of all bosses.
Oh my god, there's so many levels to this.
Mr. Talk 718.
The boss of the boss of the boss that I'd be working for.
Good evening, Talk Life family. Tonight we're pulling the mask off the biggest hustle in America. The system that decides whether you live, die, or drown in medical debt trying to stay alive. They call it healthcare. I call it the $1 billion healthcare hustle. Who's really getting paid? We already broke down why the ACA failed to make care affordable. Now it's time to follow the money. And trust me, once you see where it goes, you'll understand why they never wanted to fix the system. You know what I find crazy? Every time politicians talk about affordable care, somebody on Wall Street gets richer. Let me hit you with this. The CEO of United Health made over $20 million last year. Cigna, Humana, Anthem, same story. These companies are swimming in profit, and it's not from saving lives. It's from billing yours. Here's the kicker. A lot of that money isn't even coming from your premiums. It's coming straight from your tax dollars. The government pays insurers through ACA subsidies. So every time premiums go up, they make more. You're paying twice. Once through your paycheck, again through your taxes. And the politicians cry on camera about high costs. They're cashing campaign checks from those same corporations. That's not reform, that's collusion. Let's talk about the other half of the hustle, Big Pharma. These are not medicine makers, they're policy makers. Last year, the pharmaceutical industry dropped over 400 million lobbies to Congress. 400 million. They spent that lobbying to these lawmakers, right? But that's not persuasion, that's ownership. That's buying silence. They set the prices. They write the laws. The ACA didn't stop that. It made sure you keep paying for it. The law says we'll cover the cost, but it never asked, why is it so high? Because asking that question means threatening the donors, and nobody in DC wants to do that. Let's be real. These companies don't research cures. They research customers. And business is good. Now let's go local. You can go to the 5 hospitals in any neighborhood in any city in America and ask what they charge for one procedure, and you'll get 5 different prices. Same doctors, same tools, same results. The only difference is who's your insurer. That's the real game. Hospitals overcharge, insurance companies negotiate, but it's just theater. They act like they've saved you money. No, they just agreed on the scam price. And if you don't have insurance, they hit you with the full bill. That's not healthcare. That's extortion with paperwork. Now, after COVID, this country had a moment. One shot to do the right thing. We saw hospitals overflowing. We saw nurses crying in hallways. We saw millions lose their jobs. And with that, their insurance. That should have been the moment to say healthcare is a human right, period. Instead, they bailed out corporations and called it relief. They gave record bonuses to the same insurance executives that denied people coverage in the middle of a pandemic. And the same politicians went right back on TV to talk about unity and healing. There is no healing without care. There is no unity in a system that charges you to survive. If COVID didn't wake them up, nothing will. Because for them, the system works exactly as designed. Profit from pain. Now let's follow the trail. Since the ACA passed, the health insurance industry profits are up over 200%. Pharma now outspent every other lobbying industry in America more than oil, defense, and tech combined. Hospital CEOs, they get bonuses based on revenue growth, not patients' recovery. And here's the wildest part. Every time costs rise, the media runs to tell you it's complex. No, it's not complex. It's corruption in the lab coat. Yes, in a lab coat. You get that? Lab and coat. Right. Every fix they pass makes it worse. Every reform fattens a wallet. The system isn't broken. It's built this way on purpose. So what do we do? This is, we're in closing now. So where do we go from here? So what do? We start demanding truth. We stop letting politicians use healthcare as a campaign slogan while corporations write the laws behind closed doors. We stop treating sickness like a subscription plan. Healthcare isn't a luxury. It isn't a privilege. It's survival. And survival should never come with an invoice. Talk like family. This fight isn't about left or right. It's about who gets to live without going broke. If they won't fight for us, we'll fight for each other, because talk is cheap, but truth, that's priceless. This is Talk Life Radio. Stay tuned for the next show, The Prescription Price Cartel, how Big Pharma set the bills before you ever see the doctor. You're tuned in with Mr. Talk 718. Stay aware, stay loud, stay alive.
Being top dog is what it's all about.
The boss of all bosses.
Oh my god, there's so many levels to this.
It ain't nothing to a
Mr. Talk 718.
The boss of the boss of the boss that I'd be working for.